welcome back. We're back in Timberborn after a short break, but we are coming to the close on this map. I actually had one of those moments where I opened the map and I thought, what more could I possibly do here? And I didn't immediately have an answer. Sometimes that happens, though. And I think I've got a couple of things that I want to do. First of all, I'd like to get this ring here completely filled in, so we'll get to work on that. Another thing I've got to do today is get this dam moved, thanks to that annoying bug that doesn't allow you to put dams right next to the side of the map. We're going to have to fix that. And then we've got this area in here, which is where we're going to start with our major plans. I'm noticing that even with this very large reservoir, that we still lose a good deal of water off the side of the map, and I would like to retain it, and we're going to see if we can get it to be retained right here. So the first thing, though, we're going to start with is that ring. I'm just going to start by putting in the platforms that we're going to need for this ring, and we're just going to go all the way around. Well, maybe. There we go. Get all of these in, and then we'll figure out where all of the windmills need to go once those are in. So let's just get that put in there. There we go. Plenty of power coming from that other half. It should almost double the amount of power that we're getting out of these. Next thing, we got to fix this. So we're just going to move the dam up one row. I'm going to turn that off. We're going to do this. And we're going to say those are slightly more important so they get them in and we stop losing water. So we have this area back here, and currently it's just kind of a wasteland. It's got some metal, some dead trees, just a lot of nothing. So we're going to start by flattening it out. We might even dig down here just so we can have some more water storage. But let's start with just getting this area a little flatter so we can figure out exactly what it is we want to do with it. Let's take some of these. There we go. We'll put one there, and one there. And there we go. And we'll start, once they get those in, with the dynamite at the top level. And we'll even put in dynamite at this secondary level as well. And we'll see if we can get to all of it. There we go. We should probably connect our road in, though. And we'll let them work on that. And we've got a couple of other things around the map to take a look at. We seem to be a bit low on our catalyst. So let's go ahead and set up another refinery area to help out with that. We'll just do 2 of them for now. Let's go ahead, put in roads here. There we go. We'll set these up for catalyst and more catalyst. And they should have the maple syrup they need being brought over here, hopefully. There's a lot of beavers moving a lot of stuff over here. That's what you get when you have that many builders. Look at them go. Got dynamite everywhere. World's most dangerous conga line. I do think we're going to need some help to get some more of this stuff done, hopefully to speed it up just a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a second section of bot factories. Here we go. We'll do that. This, I'm not sure I need any more. Let's see if we can get those 3 in. Instead of this, we're going to need a ladder. Grab ladders. We're going to put you this way. And I would actually like this to go up a little farther. Let's go with those 2, and then we'll put 2 assembly factories right on top there. And we will let them get to building that. Something else that we need that we don't yet have is books. We don't have books, or we don't have the punch cards that go with books. So I think we're going to try and fix that here. Let's see how many of these I can get in here. Looks like, well, looks like 2. 2 would be the amount that I can get in there. No more, no less. Well, I suppose less, but you know what I mean. This is all good. Let's change you to bots. We'll say that's very important. And you will be making chassis. We'll get all of this in here. We'll say you are specifically for punch cards. We would like bots in there. We would like bots in here. And we will put in a little bit of storage, but a small pile here. And a small warehouse. You know what? I could get a little bit more in here. Let's do that. We'll switch you to that. That's fine. We'll let them make punch cards, and then we'll come back and see where everything else is at. Well, they've got this in down here, so let's go ahead and take this back out here. And maybe the water will stop flowing through it. I can definitely come all the way over here and turn these off for now. So let's do that, because it doesn't quite need filled at the moment. Just let that go. And are you guys still going outside? Well, maybe it's just a little high on the water. We're going to put in another stream gauge here. There we go. And then we'll link those back to the pipes way over there. Well, they've already got the first layer of our ring done, which did not take very long. So now we can just come in and find out where we need to put in all of these windmills. Every other one. There we go. We'll come all the way around the edge and hopefully double our power intake. Doesn't always calculate out that way, but it's close enough to say that. It's got some pretty strict requirements, though, for where it wants these windmills. There we go. There's just 2, 2, 2, and there we go. There we go. Get all of these in. Looks good. We'll try that and that. This here, that one. Can't fit another one in there. Okay, well, if that's what you want, that's what you'll get. Look, they've already got some of these up. These beavers work really fast now. That's why I have so many of them building. There we go. We'll get all the corners in. There's one. Turn that one there. Maybe it's better to look at them from the inside. There we go. That goes there. This goes here. And we're just going to wind this power line down through all of this. There we go. Around the corner. There's that. This. If we can get all of these in there, there we go. One there, one there, one there. And then now we just have to run the extra lines in there. So all of that right here, all of that right there. That's satisfying. There we go. Now we can just connect all these in here. All of those are good. All of these are good. Comes around here and goes to there. And there we go. That should be all the power that we need. Oh, what do we have here? Ah, disconnected. There we go. And we've reconnected a path. Now we're really going. Our beavers have the first layer of dynamite in, so let's take that out. There we go. That looks nice. Let's go ahead and get in a little bit more dynamite here. Get all of this, all of that. Toss those in. Don't need a ladder to nowhere. Put you in there, and we'll grab all of this. There we go. All right, we will keep an eye on those as well. While they're setting up the dynamite over there, I'm going to go ahead and reinstate this corner here. We're going to move all these, hopefully, to Timberbots here. There we go. I'm going to change these. We're going to make sure that they are of lower importance because we don't necessarily need another tree farm. We've got plenty of lumber, but we're going to do it anyway. So let's turn these back on. And also, let's put in another forester here, so just so we can cover the whole area. Let's grab trees, cover all of this. Nope, that's not trees at all. That is bushes. That is slightly different. So let's go ahead, put the oak in. There we go. We got it that time. Let's grab maybe a forester or two. There's one. You know what? We'll just do one on either side there. That should be plenty. They can work on that. Let's also connect this in right here, because I have a feeling, you know what? Let's remove you, and we'll use you as part of a bridge. Let's grab another platform straight out over here. One there. And we'll toss in some bridges here. Something like that. That, and then we'll do a side platform right in the middle here, just to make it look nice. Oh, do I have a way of getting down there? No, I don't. So we'll do this. There we go. We'll just do that. The bridge can be... Well, it is just not cooperating on the Pipette Tool. There we go. That'll connect those in there. Give them a bit of a path to get over here should they need anything. Speaking of which, while we're over here, we've got the dynamite in. So let's go ahead, take those out, and we'll get 2 pit warehouses in here. One there, and actually I want a pile. Long pile, pit pile, there we go. And this one can be for the paper. That one can be for the logs. And that hopefully funds these two. We'll have trees, maybe even from here, brought over to here for all of this. We've got most of the dynamite in over here, so we can go ahead and take out a lot of this. There we go. Take out the outside ring of this one. Yeah, that looks good. Get the last one in there. Let's get rid of the last of this as well. We'll make sure that all of that goes in there. Grab the path to make sure they come out here and actually install the dynamite. Sometimes the beavers don't do that. And then we're actually going to come out and tell them to start picking up this metal right here. We're just going to put in a whole lot of them to gather that. About that many for now. And tree-wise, we'll say about the same thing. Let's say about 3 should be plenty. And we'll just take any beavers that they can spare and get this area all cleaned out just as quickly as possible. I realized I forgot a portion of the medicine here. Something that I hadn't even thought about. It needs berries, and this is one of the very last things I think that the folktales need berries for. So we're just going to make the very smallest of plots, because I'm hoping that most of Our beavers are now smart enough to stay out of the bad water, but I won't guarantee it. So we'll go ahead, we'll toss in some berries here. Our gatherer should be able to pick them up, and then they'll have all the ingredients they need to make medicine right across the road from them. I have been sending out my normal beavers to pick up the last of the scrap that's on the map. However, I'm still going down in scrap metal overall, so it's probably time to go ahead, unlock our mine, and we'll put these down. They can build them as they need them. They've got one there. They've got one over here. They've got one... Oops, it's this corner. There we go. They've got one here, so there should be plenty... Oh, and one more here. We're going to put you facing that way. And that should be all the scrap we'll ever need. And we'll just populate them with bots as we need more scrap. With most of the resources gathered now, or at least the spare resources that were left on the map, we're actually still low on logs. So we're going to go ahead, toss in a couple of foresters here and there. Let's toss one about there, one there. What do we say? Right about here. And maybe one way down here. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Maybe one here. And one here for now. We'll figure in just a couple of our... Oops. Couple of lumberjack flags here and there. That should help take care of things. We're going to put a couple more in here because that's going to be a little bit bigger of an area. We'll do 2 there. This one probably only needs 1. This one could probably use 2. And now let's just go back in and fill everything in with trees. Must have had some trees left over from some other time there. There we go. Let's put all this in. Get all of you. All of that. And we'll come down here. We'll go to about here. I don't want any of the trees in here, though. So let's just get rid of those. Get rid of those for now. They might have trees eventually, but we will come back and mark those. It looks like they got all of the lumberjack flags in, but they didn't get any of the foresters in yet. So we'll have to wait on that. But hopefully that solves any wood problem that we have from here on out. Cycle 31 begins. Our colony is looking in good shape. We're ready to start making the reservoir here. And I think we're going to do that next time. We're going to make that the final project of the map. So we're going to make that reservoir, try to hold in as much water as we can beyond what our ring is holding so that we can keep all of this land green all of the time. We'll get all our resources set up and say goodbye to this colony. So I hope you do join me next time. But as always, thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And I will hope to see you next time. Bye.